Hello, good morning. Happy birthday to the May 25th babies out there. You share a birthday with Ralph Waldo Emerson if today's your birthday. He would have been a bajillion years old today. But we're gonna see what's coming up here for everybody in the next 24 hours. I'm posting this on the 25th, but it might not be the 25th where you are in the world. You might see the video a week from now, a year from now. It's all good. It's all good, my babies. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to hear the message. So the next 24 hours here, we have the Chariot. Whoa! I just got chills. Oh my gosh. I feel like if this were like in the dark and if I had the lights on, that they would like flicker right now. I think Ralph Waldo Emerson came through when I said happy birthday to him. What you guys know. You in the comments that you got it the second this card came up, let me know. I say this a lot with the Chariot card. Oh, I just got chills. When the Chariot card comes up, I say this a lot to you guys in the videos. It always makes me think of the quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Holy cannoli. When he said, he didn't say holy cannoli, but he did say, once we make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. And so the Chariot card, yes, it's a card about movement. It can be a card about travel, right? But it's really a card about decisiveness and focus and picking a direction, okay? And once we have that direction chosen and we have our decision made, then the movement begins. So this is a major arcana card. Keep in mind the major arcana cards are always going to come up when we're coming into a new chapter in our life. It's a defining moment. And so the major arcana cards or the major arcana energy, even though I'm setting the intention for 24 hours, this is an energy that's going to be around for a while for you. It might kick off, it might start the next 24 hours, but it's energy that's going to be around for a while because you're coming into a new chapter. You're coming into a new phase, a defining time, a significant time or defining moment. And the Chariot card is about independence. It's kind of like taking making our choices, right? Taking or taking authority or taking our power over what direction we want to go in, like being in our power, what we want to do. And this is a card I see come up a lot of the times when people are asking, or you're in a situation where you're like, okay, angels, okay, guides, tell me what to do now. I'm waiting. Give me a sign. Tell me which door you want me to go through. Tell me what I'm supposed to do right now. And we're just waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting. And our angels and guides are like, look, we can't pick the door for you. Our angels and our guides have to respect our free will. There are certain situations and certain conditions in which our free will can and does get overridden from time to time. But when our free will is overridden, it's because of something that's previously contracted. But our whole life is not going to get overridden. There may be certain situations in which there's a divine intervention. And you know, God and the angels say no, you can't go down that road. But it's always either to protect you or to keep you on track with some life mission. Outside of that, there's a lot of wiggle room. So there's going to be many times in our life, the majority of our life is going to be free will decisions. And when it's a free will area, your angels and guides are not allowed to pick the door. They will get up and they will help you open the door and walk through the door once you choose the door. But this is a situation where you have to choose. They're not allowed to choose for you. And some of you might feel like, well, I know what I'm supposed to do because I keep getting the messages, right? Not to talk about myself, but when Spirit made it very clear to me that I was to be more on a spiritual path, and I kept getting pushed into doing tarot, and I kept getting pushed into doing energy healing. I fought it for a long time, and then finally I stopped fighting it, and then I just waited for the door to pop open. I'm like, okay, fine, this is what you want me to do. I just waited for the door to pop open, and then I realized, no, I have to commit to it. I have to make a commitment. Even though this is what I'm being pushed to do, I have to say, okay, yes. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, God. Yes, universe. Yes, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to crack under the pressure. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to do my own work and my own healing. And I'm going to stay focused, and I'm going to focus on helping people. And okay, fine, right? Sometimes we know what door we're supposed to go through, especially when we're receiving guidance, but we have to also show up and say, okay, yes, all right, I'm gonna do it. We have to decide, okay, fine, yes, I'm accepting this assignment. And that's not conflicting messages. That's two different scenarios. Something came up in the weekly forecast. I think it was for Scorpio about a couple of weeks ago. And there was somebody that was like, oh, well, that doesn't make any sense. You're totally contradicting yourself. I'm talking about two different scenarios. And if it wasn't clear, you can go back and you can listen to it again. But all I can tell you, my dears, is that this is a time for the majority of us that we have to learn that we get to choose our own adventure. Even if you're accepting an assignment, you have a lot of wiggle room about how you're going to do it, how you're going to go about it. But this is a time for you to choose and to decide which way you want to go, and to give yourself permission to choose things for yourself, to decide things for yourself, instead of just waiting what's going to be handed to you. Alrighty, my dears. You may want to check out the weekly forecast if you haven't already. There's a link in the description that will take you to the weekly forecasts. If you want to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite. You can schedule a private reading with me there. Love readings for May are also linked in the description if you want to check those out. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. We'll say thank you to our special guest, Ralph Waldo Emerson, who came through with the chariot here today on his birthday. And hopefully we'll see you all here tomorrow. And we'll see if we get any more special guests. Take care and be well, my dears.